So, MrBeast is currently being cancelled for building wells in Africa. Yes, I'm completely serious. Now, I know this is probably the 100th video you've seen where someone's talking about how people are trying to cancel MrBeast for doing something really great. This is unfortunately just like all the other cancellation attempts for MrBeast. MrBeast recently uploaded a video where he built 100 wells in Africa in these, poor neighborhoods where they weren't getting fresh drinking water, or if they were, they had to walk like miles to get it. So obviously a really amazing thing to do, but of course people weren't happy about it because the two main reasons were because apparently it made African government look bad, and also because it was like him playing white savior or something, which both claims are absolutely insane. So to start off, of course, MrBeast has been going out of his way to help people. Of course, he makes charitable videos on it, but I think more importantly is that he does stuff without recording it, completely off film that nobody knows about, which I recently found out about through like a interview with his girlfriend, where apparently she was like driving past a food bank. MrBeast is just like, yeah, that's my food bank, and of course he's never made a video on that. So I think it really shows the character that MrBeast is obviously a good person. I don't think that really needs to be defended anymore. However, because he made a video on this situation, of course people are never going to be happy about it. They're always going to say that MrBeast could have done more, something differently, or he's playing like this hero, this savior complex in his videos, which is absolutely ridiculous. And now the main criticism I've seen levied against MrBeast through building wells in Africa is because apparently it makes the African government look incompetent. Well, let's just start off by saying, of course, if a government can't provide safe, clean drinking water for their citizens, they should be shamed. It is embarrassing. If a YouTuber, a tenth of the size of a lot of these governments, is doing more for their citizens, by getting them clean drinking water than the actual government themselves, they should be shamed. They should be embarrassed. And MrBeast didn't say in any of his videos that the government should be doing more. He pretty much just said no one else is doing it, so he should be doing it, because regardless of who's getting the credit for getting clean drinking water to poor people, I mean, it needs to be done, and thankfully MrBeast is the one doing it. And before the cancellation even started, MrBeast tweeted out, "I already know I'm gonna get canceled because I uploaded a video helping people. And to be 100% clear, I don't care. I'm always going to use my channel to help people and try to inspire my audience to do the same." And big W for Jimmy. I mean, definitely he needed to touch on this point. MrBeast is doing absolutely nothing wrong. Only 18% of the people watching this video right now are actually subscribed to the channel. Don't be part of the 81%. Subscribe to the channel. You have nothing to lose. I think it's absolutely insane. People are criticizing him for this action. Like, I know some people are going to be like, oh, you're deriding fucking MrBeast, and you know what, if him saying building wells and so that tens of thousands of people can get clean drinking water is deriding, then I mean, I guess I'm part of that, doing more than the actual government, which is absolutely insane. And I really appreciate that he doesn't care that people are going to try to cancel him. I really wish more YouTubers were like this, because the fact of the matter is you can do everything right and people are still going to hate on you, like no matter. Like just imagine for a second you're in MrBeast's shoes. You build up this fund, you go to Africa and you build 100 wells, so tens of thousands of people can have clean drinking water. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen the video, but he said most of these new wells can last up to like 20 years or longer. So he's getting clean drinking water for like decades for some of these people, and people are still going to get upset with him. So there's absolutely no pleasing everyone, and most YouTubers shouldn't try to, because there's always going to be people that are going to hate. You can literally do everything right, just like MrBeast has done in his recent video, and people are still going to try to cancel him, which is absolutely insane to me. As soon as the video where he built 100 wells in Africa went live, of course people on Twitter were going crazy, because there's no other website like Twitter, unfortunately, where the most dumbest people can have a platform to say, whatever the hell they're thinking. This guy tweeted, "While I respect a lot of the shit MrBeast does, it really sucks that someone like him has to exist." Like, what are you talking about? That's absolutely insane. Like, I guess I kind of understand what he's saying. Like, yes, in a perfect society, a utopia, these governments would be, building clean drinking water wells for the poor people in their nation. Of course, and you know, videos like him building 100 wells wouldn't have to exist. He said people should have access to clean drinking water without the help from some rich dude making content for his YouTube channel. Where I understand his sentiment, like he's trying to say it's exploitative, but keep in mind the only way MrBeast is allowed to do this stuff is from the money generated from making the videos in the first place. So would you rather have thousands of people not being able to get access to clean drinking water, or would you rather have, you know, MrBeast make one YouTube video out of it? This one guy said, I think MrBeast would be an incredible channel if he talked a bit more about why he has to do this while he's doing it. And that has 66,000 likes. And it's like, I don't know, is this guy dumb? It's honestly really obvious why he unfortunately has to do this. It's because the government of Africa is currently not doing an adequate job. Like, did he even watch a video? Like, this is literally like the first part of the video. Watch this.
The first of 100 wells we're gonna build in this video. Oh, water! Oh, crap! You just witnessed a small village in Kenya get access to unlimited clean drinking water in less than a second. The teachers showed me where the students currently get their water, which is from this river. That's extremely unsafe to drink. This is where your students used to get water from?
Yes.
This is crazy.
Yeah. You know, students complaining of diarrhea, infections like typhoid, because this is the water we've been using. So we try to treat, but you see, look at it, you know, but at the end of the day, life has to move.
And he completely explains why he has to be the one to do this. It's absolutely embarrassing. Like, I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about. I feel like these people don't even watch the video. They just go on Twitter to talk shit. And then he replied, because while he is helping very many people, if he explained why these people don't have water and pointed to systemic issues, he could inspire millions to work and address these systemic issues. His goal should be a world where someone like him isn't needed. Which I understand what he's saying, but why is it MrBeast's job to point out systemic issues in, you know, the African government? I mean, seriously. Like, yeah, a world where YouTubers don't have to provide clean drinking water for people and the government, you know, would do it themselves sounds like a really nice, you know, world to live in. But since it's not happening right now, why is he the one that has the responsibility to fix the entire government of like a continent? Like, is this guy actually serious? And that got like almost 20,000 likes. I am honestly not sure these people on Twitter are real, if we're going to be completely honest. I think every time I go on Twitter, I just see some of the worst takes that have ever been published. And I think this is just another example of MrBeast doing something great and people on Twitter complaining for no reason. But that's just my thoughts on the situation. You can let me know your thoughts down in the comments. In our last video, we talked about how Jax Films has finally responded to the doxing situation, and his response to being doxed is pretty much as bad as you think it would be. It's a very unfortunate situation, but this is an important video. You should click here to watch it now.